Hi guys! Today is a beautiful spring day in Norway. So I thought I'd take you along and go visit my new goats. Got some babies and I thought I'd go for a little hike and take you along. So come join me on this beautiful spring day in Norway. Hi. You like that? I told you I'd bring this. Oh, I had to take my headphones off because the birds are singing so sweetly. And I thought, that's what we should hear. Yeah, I could hear a little traffic. There is a road below us, but I think you guys can hear me fine. Hopefully you can hear the birds peeping too. So we are up in Skogsveien. I've taken y'all along before, and I have been taking this walk pretty much every other day, just really for exercise. Hope you all are doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Yes. Still growing and learning more and more. A lot of ways to calm my nervous system and other ways of dealing with stress. And I think today's society, everybody's dealing with it. Obviously, it's not just me. And of course, self-growth is for everybody, as well as learning to know your triggers, understand them, also understanding your nervous system and how our brains are kind of programmed from what we've been through. So I think I've been learning a lot about like neuroplasticity, or like how the brain kind of holds these memories. So once in a while when you feel something aching or feel something with your body, it instantly goes into like, it's got a save you mode, like fight and flight. And I'm learning that if I could catch it in time and see that it's happening, I can kind of change that talk that to the brain that everything's going to be fine and I'm safe, and before you know it, it does start to calm everything down. And I've noticed with my migraines, I feel like there has been a shift. Something is slightly, gradually changing. I think, of course, I'm also on like different things they've tried me on, and I'm taking a lot of supplements and stuff, which I'm sure has a lot to do with it as well. But I know not everybody has the migraines, but I know all of you guys have aches and pains and fatigue and suffer from something or another. Else you're real freaking lucky if you don't, especially at this age. So now, like I said, I've been studying a lot about like just pain and the brain, and it makes sense to me because I know with a lot of us, we've been through a lot of shit in our lives, and Yeah, I've read books like The Body Keeps a Score, and all of those things definitely make sense to me. I get them. But the point is, at what point does that change? Well, at what point can I stop hurting? At what point can my body function the way it should be? I'm a healthy person. So, and sometimes an ache and pain is literally just your body trying to tell you something. And maybe sometimes that is that you need to stop, or you need to rest, or you need to eat, or you need to pee. I mean, I was at the point where I was so disconnected from my body that I wouldn't do any of those things. Made sure everybody else was taken care of. So some of you can feel me, I'm sure. So it's a relearning. We're never too old to learn, people. So listen to your bodies, because it's speaking to us all the time. And like meditation, obviously, has taught me, to get back into my body. And that definitely helps and all those things. But like I said, I was still getting those freaking migraines constantly. So keep your fingers crossed for me, people. And now, enough of that. And we're going to enjoy this walk. The sound effects are nice. Just to be still. Listen to the little river and the birds. And we have these little white flowers that are out telling us about spring is here. We call them knietweiß. Of course, spring here isn't always as beautiful as it is today. I mean, it could snow. They're saying even maybe next week will snow, so I don't know. Of course, it won't really last on the ground, but it is a bummer when that happens. You get so happy that there's finally sun and light, and then you wake up to it snowing and windy outside. That happened a few days ago. Sure pretty up here, right? That's my little valley down there. And this is the little box that we sign. I haven't been doing that. I felt like I was more... When I have to do something, I don't want to do it very much. But when I don't have to do something, I like to do it. So I've been coming up a lot more now that I'm not signing it. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but that's just me. So anywho, we don't need to do that today. Yeah, when the weather's like this, yeah, Norway is the best place to be because it's like perfect temperature. Like I said, I'm in shorts on a spring April day, last day of April. Tomorrow's May 1st, which is like a free day here for all the workers. So everything's closed. So we get a free day and no school for the kids. And here in Veldon, this little place I live, we have a race that starts 5 o'clock in the morning, and people come from all over. It's like a little marathon. It's not very far. It's just kind of like around the village. But I used to go when the children were little, and I would have them running too or walking some of the ways. But we haven't gone in a long time, but I prefer my sleep instead. Then it's like, you got to meet up at 4:30. But it's fun for the ones that like to race and like to run. So they figure things to do out in a little place like this. It's definitely a nice little community. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my little goats. I can't believe that we have goats. We're not farming or anything. It's just that they, are really good with clearing up the fields and the land. So that was our intention. And the day we picked them up, one of them had the two babies that you saw. So they're only like, they were 3 weeks yesterday. And they're already climbing, like right away. That was like instinctual. They would try and hop on something. It's crazy. Right away want to, use those they're getting little tiny horns and bucking each other. And God, literally right out of the stomach. Talk about instinct. That's crazy. And they're so cute because they are friendly, because they've, the kids and my family up here, everybody's such a part of it. So they get cuddles pretty much every day. Every day they do, the little ones. And the kids from the school come and visit. So they're very friendly. And the mom's definitely warming up to me. The others I introduced you to, they have not been, I don't think they've been socialized. But you saw that. It's not going to take long. It was like the first time I came down and brought them bread. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. Definitely, a little more intimidating when they start bucking each other. I had some bread, and there's one that definitely is like the queen. And she was, I think they're all females. There's a little one, if you saw, he's a little junior one. He's the only male we have to fix. Oh my God, there's a snake. Holy shit. Can you see it? That's not what bit my leg. No, just kidding. No. Oh, he was tiny. Okay, I know we do have like a poisonous snake here. That is not, don't worry, my leg situation, I think that was like an old bite or something. I think I had a mosquito bite. Why it started to bleed, God knows. I don't know. It could just been scraped it or something, but I didn't even feel, there's no scratch or anything. But that was exciting. Saw a freaking snake. What? Oh my God. Well, that was fun. Definitely need to watch where I'm stepping. Yeah, I was gonna go up all the way up to that one up there, the Copen, like I said, but I got a little dizzy and I was listening to my body and I felt like I needed to turn around. I didn't have water with me because I wasn't expecting, I was just going on this little run. And I was afraid it was gonna take too much out of me and I don't want to push it, which sucks, I know. For me, it does suck. For you too, I guess. But I'll take you there next time I have a little more planning. Because if I push myself too much, like I said, all of a sudden I could go into a flare. So we don't want that to happen. I want to feel good after I have been out in nature. So anyways, we got to see a snake and listen to the birdies. I've been coming up here meditating as well. There is a little spot. Yeah, I haven't passed it yet. Maybe I'll take you there. That I kind of sit up and have this overlook. And I try and send out as much love and light to everyone out there in the world. And focus on gratitude and love. I figure it couldn't hurt, right? We need more of it. So anyways, for now, I guess I could close off and say thank you for joining me on my hike today and visiting my goats, my farm. My farm. It's not a farm just yet. Maybe one day it will be. See you. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.